guys, welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where today I'm here at Maserati Alfa Romeo of Daytona Beach, here for another episode of how much it's going to cost for your annual service for your Maserati Ghibli. I've done first year service, I've done a video on the second year service and the third year service. For my Ghibli, I never made it to the fourth year service as I sold it before I got there. But we're going to talk about how much it's going to cost you to run your Maserati Ghibli until the fourth year service. Everything that Maserati wants the technicians to check, and how much it may cost you to get the full 4-year annual service done. Now, what are the annual service rules? Well, every 12,500 miles or every 365 days, whichever comes first, is when you'll get your Maserati service. Now, you'll get a service light on your dash, on your speedo, that lets you know that your annual service is due. Now, your first 2 annual services are pretty much identical. Oil change, filter, everything like that, the normal stuff. But when it comes to your third and fourth, things change up a little bit. Now, we do know for your first and second service, it's around $350 here at the Maserati Alfa Romeo dealership. Now, every dealership is a little different. If you take it to a Ferrari technician, like say a Ferrari Maserati dealership, you're gonna pay a little bit more because you're paying for Ferrari technicians. That means their labor rate is gonna be a little bit higher. But at a Maserati Alfa Romeo dealership or strictly Maserati dealership, it's gonna be a little bit lower. Here at the Maserati Alfa Romeo dealership, as I showed you guys my first 2 services, $350 for the oil change, filter changes, and everything such as. For the third service was a little bit different for me, which we're not going by what I did for my third service because I decided to change the spark plugs. As you guys know, they are Ferrari spark plugs, a little bit more expensive, so with the oil change and everything on top of that, it's about $500 and something. Now, with that said, I changed the spark plugs a little bit early because that's more recommended, but it is not required. On your fourth service, which we're talking about today, that is required. So speaking of the fourth service, let's get into what exactly needs to be done for your Maserati Ghibli. Now, this is going to be on the top end range. That doesn't mean that you're going to actually pay this much US dollars wise if you end up getting this service done. It's saying that if you were to get everything done that they require or recommend, that this is probably where you're going to be in the ballpark of spending. Now remember, these vehicles come with a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper warranty, but on your fourth service, you're probably out of your warranty. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means that you can get your Maserati service wherever you want at that point because you're not voiding your warranty. But remember this, that the annual maintenance plan is not included in the warranty. So just because you have a warranty doesn't mean you're going to get anything covered on your maintenance plan. That's something you have to work out with the dealership as part of your deal if you want something like that. But that's very specific to every customer. So within your warranty range in the first few years, you're probably going to want to get your service done at a Maserati dealership. Now, there are ways around that. You can get your services done outside of a Maserati dealership, but it has to be up to Maserati standards. So you have to check with your dealership first, check with your service provider, make sure you have all the right materials, all the right kind of, protocol, and then you have to keep those papers and print it out for Maserati so they know that you did the services right, so they can continue to warranty your car. But when your fourth service comes around, you're probably going to be out of your warranty, and if you are, then you can get the service done wherever. But if you decide to go with a Maserati dealership or a Maserati Ferrari dealership, this is what we're looking at. So here's a checklist of what Maserati technicians do on your 4th year service. First, they start with the belt services. They complete replacement or removal and refitting operation. Also, they do the engine oil and filter, complete replacement or removal and refitting operation. They also do check out the cooling systems, connections, and lines. The air filter as well, complete replacement or removal and refitting operation. Now the fluids level, the engine cooling and power steering and brakes, all that fluid is checked. They also check the intercoolers for leaks. They check the brake oil and the braking system, which includes the lines, calipers, the connections, efficiency of the dashboard warning lights, parking brake light operation, and they check out the wear condition of the braking surfaces, discs, pads, and replace if necessary. They also check out the pollen filter, the complete replacement or removal and refitting of the operation there, and they also check to see if your headlights are working. Towards the end of this process, they will road test the vehicle if it's necessary, and they will check the diagnostic system. Now, there's also parts that they need in order to do this stuff. Parts like the alternator driving belt, the compressor driving belt, 2 air filters, a gasket, oil filter cartridge, and a pollen filter. All right, and the consumables, engine oil, hydraulic power steering oil, brake oil, demineralized water. They also have engine cooling, circuit cooling, and windscreen washer and headlight washer fluid. And a special tool that they need is a water pump belt installation tool. So now down to the prices of individual jobs. Well, let's start with the alternator control. Taking care of the alternator, labor, and parts, $580. It's a big ticket. Miscellaneous supplies, $34.97. All right. And then for your oil, synthetic, obviously, oil change and services there, you're looking at about $327.95 plus tax. All right. After that, you're looking at doing your spark plugs. Your spark plugs, that whole job is going to be about $550.64. And then replacing your AC and alternator belt, well, with labor is $158.73. With everything total, and this may vary just, small things here and there, you're looking at about $1,500 for your 4th year service at a dealership. Now, at our dealership, it depends on exactly what you need. Think about tires too, if you need your tires done. Think about brakes, if you need your brakes done. That's going to be a big ticket item. So those are other things that you need to talk about there if you need to get that stuff done on your 4th year service and decide that you want to go with the dealership. Again, with you being at your 4th year service, a lot of times you'll be close to, if not out of your warranty, or you'll be close enough to out of your warranty where you don't care at the end if you take it somewhere else and possibly void your warranty because it's going to be up in a moment anyways. So if you do not feel like you want to pay any kind of dealership labor and you know someone that can do these things, the way you want them to, on the side, that's possibly something that you can do. But this is just some kind of roundabout numbers on what we've charged before at the dealership, but what needs to be done, what needs to be replaced, the parts involved, and everything such as. So again, we're looking at the oil change, $327. We're looking at the spark plug replacement, $550. We're looking at the AC and alternator belt, $158. We're looking at the alternator control, $580. And then miscellaneous supplies, $34. Again, I've missed a couple of things here and there, but total labor is about $870. Total parts is about $558. With the miscellaneous, $34 and the $95 in tax, looking at about $1,559. All right, guys, so now that you know the annual maintenance service for the Maserati Ghibli at 4 years, what do you guys think? You know the warranty now, if you didn't know before. You know the mileage that you need to be at. You know the maintenance prices for 1, 2, and 3. Now we know the maintenance price for 4 and everything that gets checked over via Maserati specifications. Now with that said, these videos always are never to discourage you from getting the car. Just let you know what you're getting into. These are high-end cars. These are luxury performance cars. You have to pay to play. You have to make sure that with these high-performance parts, with them being able to be ran and stressed, you have to be able to take care of them so they can continue to perform for you. I want to make sure you guys know that you want to make sure that you take care of these cars the right way, and they will take care of you, like with any kind of car. You can't have that beautiful Maserati sound and performance without making sure that it gets taken care of. So with that said, what do you guys think about the prices? Do you think it was higher than you expected? Do you think it was lower than you expected? And for those of you who have a Maserati Ghibli, what did you pay for your 4th year service if you've already done your 4th year service? And also, what did you pay if you went outside of the dealership and got a Maserati certified or do-it-yourself kind of maintenance? All right, so I want to know what everybody else is paying so that everybody here in the comments can see as well, so you guys can make an educated decision on where and when you're getting your car maintenance. Now with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Giving it a thumbs up helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see this video and we can have a bigger discussion on the Maserati Ghibli 4-year maintenance plan. Now you guys can also check the links down below. I do have a one-time link for my Patreon. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can donate $1 or $2, check that out, or you can do the Patreon subscription as well. You can also check out my social media links, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, see what I'm posting, memes, videos, pictures, everything like that car related. And make sure you guys check out the Ron's Rides merch, Ron's Rides t-shirts, Ron's Rides hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, everything like that. So make sure you guys support. And with that said, subscribe for more Ron's Rides videos. Click that notification bell so you can get these videos straight to your inbox. And with that said, guys, be blessed. Have a great day. Drive safe. We'll see you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.